In this video, I shall be talking about what it's been for me being black in Bali for the last few months. So let's get started. Firstly, I'm gonna just talk about Balinese people in general. The Balinese people have been very accepting, very welcoming, very warm people. The culture is very similar to that of Mexico actually. I know Bali is not a country. They're quite really nice people and just very warm, and their heart is just great. So for me, as a black person, I haven't felt any type of way. I've actually felt more like at home, like I did back in Mexico, or maybe as a Nigerian or something. It feels really nice out here. And because of that, I've been able to have a really good relationship with locals actually. Build some connections with some of the locals. They've been quite great. They're also helping me out with the language because they see that I'm making effort to want to learn the language. So it's been really amazing. And that leads me to point 2 is that if you try to speak their language, or if you try to partake in their culture, which is the Balinese culture, like trying by saying things in Bahasa Indonesia or in Bahasa Balinese, the way they treat you is actually quite different. Like they treat you with a little bit more respect. You know, I've only been here for 3 months and people just ask me, oh, you speak Bahasa? I'm like, no. Tidak. I'm just learning, maybe, you know, just learning little bit, but here and there. And I guess they're surprised when I'm like greeting them, terima kasih, sama-sama, more than just the basic stuff, right? And they appreciate that. It goes a long way. That's one thing I would advise to you as a black person coming out here, is that you should learn how to say certain words like apa kabar, selamat pagi, selamat sore, selamat siang, the basic greetings, so that way it at least reduces some sort of wall that is between us and them. So being an outsider, which by the way you might be called bule, which equates to kind of gringo in Mexico, just that's foreigner and typically used for white folks, but that's the generalization. Don't be mad. We need to remember that we're in another person's culture. There's a lot of Hinduism and a lot of different cultures that we might not have been exposed to, so you just need to respect them. With Balinese people, if you respect them, they will respect you right back. Balinese people are very warm and very nice. Don't be condescending to them. Don't try to flaunt you're making this or you have this much wealth and try and make them look little. They don't like that. So just see them eye to eye and just be respectful of their culture. Also, Bali is very safe for black folks, either as a solo woman traveling or as a solo black man traveling. In general, Bali is just very safe for black people. Is there some violence here? Probably yes, but there's nowhere that doesn't have violence. Everywhere has violence. So just remember that, you know, be alert just like you would be in the States or anywhere else in the world, and enjoy your time here. Bali does not have that much violence, to be honest, but it's very safe, however, for anyone. You can walk around at night without having a lot of problems. Just, you know, be alert and be careful. When you're here in Bali, just know that you'll probably be seen kind of as exotic, so people might want to take pictures with you. This trend, I think, continues to happen worldwide. I don't think it's just to Bali. A lot of people, when they've not been exposed to a lot of, you know, people that are of a certain descent, they just are more likely to see them as like exotic. Think of yourself as a Lamborghini. That's what I always tell people. And people just, if you see Lamborghini, you're never not gonna want to take a picture with Lamborghini, right? So just smile. If you feel comfortable with it, do it. If not, then you could always tell them no, makasi, tidak, something like that. Like, it's fine, and they will respect you and your space. That's something I would advise if you guys are not comfortable with wanting to take pictures with people that want to take pictures with you, and don't feel like people are being aggressive to you now. It's not that kind of culture. People are really warm here, really. If they're looking at you, it's because they're just appreciating you and what you have. And then comparing Bali to Mexico, my experience as being black, I've only been here in Bali for 3 months. Yeah, so far it's been really good, nothing really bad. In Mexico, I felt that was more like home, also because I spoke the language a lot better, so I was able to connect to the locals far way better and everything, but that took time. So I'm still in the early stages of my growth and learning process here in Indonesia, and so maybe my experience will change by the time I'm able to fully immerse myself to the culture and fully speak the language. I am still learning. I'm giving myself about 4 more months to be able to be proficient in the language by the end of the year. So you guys keep me accountable on that. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Till next time, don't forget that you can make a difference in this world. Be a light. Peace out, guys.